Welcome to my first PC build. So, this is a new editing rig for a close friend of mine. I'm upgrading her computer from an Intel build, which had an i7 7800K, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 1080 MSI GPU. Not terrible, but for editing, it was getting kind of weak. Wasn't actually throwing out videos as quickly as my friend wanted it. So, I thought about it and I was like, why not just upgrade to the Zen 2? So this is my first attempt at making a video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the build itself, and I had a lot of fun making it. It took a long time, way too long to be honest, and I'm quite happy how it came out. Let's talk about the parts. I chose a Ryzen 3800X for the CPU. I'm quite disappointed with this purchase because at the time when I was trying to build the PC, I was aiming for a 3900X, but everyone knows that when it came out, the 3900X sold out almost immediately, and every time it went into stock, it sold out. So I needed this computer by the beginning of August. Yes, I made this videos out in September. I got sidetracked, so I didn't really have time to finish the video. But anyways, I got 3800X at Micro Center. The good thing was I also got a motherboard for $50 less because they had a sale where if you got a motherboard and a CPU combo, it was $50 off. So I got the ROG STRIX X570F motherboard. It is actually very nice. I didn't expect it to be as nice because I didn't really see it when I bought it. I didn't really do as much research since I was already at Micro Center. I was like, I'm gonna just get one of the nicer ones because why not? It's a 3800X. So the ASUS ROG STRIX motherboard was really nice. So that's that. Next, the RAM. I did reuse some parts from the old computer. The RAM I used from a different computer that I had on the side, which was also an Intel build, so the RAM speed wasn't as fast, but it was the only 32 gig kit that I had. So it was it's the Corsair ROG Vengeance Pro. It's at 3000 megahertz, but I did manage to get it to 3400 megahertz. I didn't really push it that much because I will be upgrading the RAM later on. And I did reuse the MSI Gaming X GTX 1080. Still a decent card. I didn't have to buy a new one because it is enough for editing and maybe some gaming, but I don't really think my friend will be gaming much. And I did reuse the 250 gig SSD and a 1 terabyte hard drive, which had her files on it anyways. So the benchmark and performance of this, I didn't really plan on benchmarking it as much since there are already a lot of videos out there that showed the new performances of the Zen 2, and since the RAM speed isn't as fast, I wouldn't get the most out of it. And another issue was the environment where I'm in right now, it's very warm, so the CPU would hit really high temperatures, which would also kind of lower the performance. But nonetheless, I did benchmark a little bit. I've used Cinebench R15 and R20. For Cinebench R15, I've tested it multiple times, and the highest score I got was 2115. And for the R20 benchmark, I achieved 4812. Around the average score was around 48 something. Now that I got the parts and the benchmarks out of the way, and before I finish up, I do want to say this PC honestly was one of the best I've made, or at least the best looking. I wouldn't say the most powerful PC I built, but I want to say it's the best looking. I dedicated the most time into it, and it came out pretty good. Obviously, there were some issues with some of the stuff that happened. I could have made it go a lot smoother, but that's behind the scenes stuff. And since it is my first time making a video, I do want to say there are stuff I want to change, there are stuff I want to fix, because there are some issues after seeing the video over, after editing everything. I've noticed some issues and mistakes that I included in there that I really want to fix. So if you guys have any comments or advice, maybe add more benchmarks or add some video game benchmarks, stuff like that, then later on I'm happy to do it. But I'm still testing out what I want to do, how I want to do it, so it is a work in progress. I did see one of the bigger issues in the video was the GPU sag. That was very interesting, since I did test the GPU in a different case and 2 different computers, there were no sag in there. So I'm pretty sure it was the case I was using, the H500 from NZXT. It is a nice case, but since it is a little bit older, I think that's why the GPU did have sag. And I will be, fixing that later on. I will be updating a new picture on my Instagram, so do follow that. So other than that, leave me comments, advice, whatever you want. I'm open to everything. Thank you guys for watching, and do follow my Instagram because I do have some past PC builds that I've posted on there. Some of them are really nice, some of them shows like my inexperience, like way back when I just started. And please subscribe because I will be featuring another PC build. This is gonna be a little bit different. I'm very excited for it because it's something new that I personally have never done before, so it'll be interesting.